All I ever really want, Beaver, is double figures.
You'll be waiting a while.
It is Redbacks TV. We are back for the first time in over 18 months, actually. We're bringing back this year, Beav.
Yes.
For those who don't know me, President of Glenmore Park Cricket Club, Adrian D'Agostino, or Daggy as I'm affectionately known as, and this is the Beaver Grant Keane Secretary. So each and every week we're going to bring some news out, maybe not each and every week. Lots of weeks we'll bring news out, results every week, and bring everyone up to date with what's happening around the club. The plan is this year to do more profile stuff, so have some more guests and do some stuff over phones with some of the cool gear we've got now, or some more longer form podcast stuff. But should be a lot of fun as we get through the season, and it's been an interesting off-season, Beaver, hasn't it?
It's been an interesting off-season, all right. We've been literally in hibernation, Daggy, but the signs are looking promising for commencement of the season. Probably a little bit delayed. Talk is that we'll be kicking off mid-October rather than mid-September, with the potential of going a little bit later into the back end of March, but shouldn't affect the number of games or the competition as a whole, so that's really exciting.
Yeah, definitely. So 18th of October is the date that's flat being touted.
Yes.
So all the winter contacts I've got tell me they're going to end before a long weekend. So we're going to try and wrap up before, because school holidays are involved. Try and wrap up, which will mean the back end of school holidays around the 18th will be cricket season.
Yep.
And then hopefully it just mean the winter pre-season's cut short and then back to normal 2021, 22 onwards.
Yeah, you're looking fit?
I'm looking very well. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Treated me well.
Yeah, everything's growing on you at the moment, mate.
In all sorts of directions.
Yeah.
Yes. How's it treated you?
Mate, as good as always.
You've opened up a shop, I believe.
Yeah, I've opened up a cricket store. So something new for me.
Get your gratuitous plugs in.
What's that?
Get your gratuitous plugs in now.
Yeah, that's it, mate. King Cricket. So the only cricket shop in Penrith now. So anyone that's looking for some gear, give me a buzz, give me a hoy, and I'll be able to take care of you.
Yeah.
So it's exciting, bit of fun, and see how it goes.
Fantastic.
Bit of a hobby.
Yeah. So we've been through our AGM. It was a bit more restricted due to lockdown, obviously, but our new committee's been elected. Some big changes, some exciting news as well to announce, which we have on Facebook already. But first of all, let's touch on, I want to thank Manish for his many, many years of tremendous service as Treasurer. Yeah,
Manish has done a great job in setting up the financial structure for the club and made sure that we're super financial now, but not only a great treasurer, a great bloke to boot.
100%.
And, he's been great around the club and a real calm head. So, we're sorry to see him go.
Yep. I want to wish him all the best for the future. It has meant, though, that we've had to find a new treasurer, and it's meant that our life member and long-time executive member in a former life, Robert Dalton, or Demage as we know him, has joined the committee.
Yeah.
So he's taken on the role. He is he started out, he was the initial secretary of Glenmore Park Cricket Club when we were the Redbacks, very first senior secretary. Equal longest serving now, first grade captain. Very, very tempered person off the field.
Yes.
Interesting one on it, but we'll add a lot to the committee, and I'm very excited to have him back around and helping us day to day.
Yeah, another great guy.
Yeah, and a few more additions to the committee, so a few changes heading into this season. Do you want to talk us through them?
Yeah, no, it's super exciting to have more people join the committee this year, so we've expanded. We have the 5 executives, so yourself as president, myself as secretary. We've got Pelly back as vice president. Jabba is elected as the club captain again, and Damage as the treasurer, which forms the executive committee. Then our extended committee, Cole Rowe continues to provide great support. Tristan comes back as our junior development officer, and
he's champing at the bit.
Coordinator.
He's pushing for some pre-season stuff for juniors.
Yeah, so that's good.
Hopefully that's on the horizon. Yeah.
And then we've also had the addition of the lovely ladies of Rebecca Nichols has come on as our child protection officer, which is a requirement now for the club. So thanks to Beck for that. We've got Mariah, who has come on board. Rick Lennox.
Chief sausage cooker.
Yeah. I won't comment there, mate. I'll take your word for it. We've got Cam McLean and Rick Lennox, who have also come on board to assist and be some agitators in the cricket space to try and get some better facilities, better stuff. So it's great to have an extended committee now, and yeah, we
It's the
welcome
biggest
more than
committee
a
we've had for a long time, and a very good mix, I think, 'cause I think we'll do some good
It
things.
is good, and anyone else that's interested, come along and be part of it. The more, the merrier.
Yep. So you can find us on Facebook. We've also got now a committee email address.
Yep.
Do you want to tell us what it is? Because I just forgot.
It's G.
Excellent. You'll put it on Facebook, so it's on
It's
here.
GPCC Mail 96
At gmail.com.
at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm.
How would I know? I'm just a secretary.
It's a professional operation, Glenmore Park Cricket Club. And
Yes.
I just want to touch on quickly Child Protection Officer. Talk us through that role and what it means for the club.
Yeah, so Child Protection Officer is a role now that Cricket New South Wales has pretty much made a mandatory requirement of all clubs to have. And it's really about making sure that we've got an environment there where our children are safe to play cricket, from whether it be the safety factors to bullying, and making sure that we have the right policies in place and that we've got the right protocols for people or children that's maybe having some challenges in that space, but also making sure that all of our coaches and participants have got the right working with children checks, and just making sure we're all kosher in that space. So we're taking that very seriously.
And you've worked quite a bit for Rebecca. Those that wouldn't know her, give us a bit of a background on her and where she's come from and how she's joined the club.
Yeah, Beck's a really smart lady in her own right with her own career. So she was secretary of the PJCA for a couple of years and supported me. Has been around the cricket space for a number of years with her young kids, but also runs her own business as a managing director. And so, again, another great addition, having people on the committee that have been really successful in their own right, in their own business, and know how to put these things together and make sure that we can have the right structures in place.
And the other one, just quickly, who I'm pretty excited to have more voice around our club, is Rick Lennox, who's done a tremendous job as rep coordinator over the years. And people would probably know him best currently for his winter cricket work.
Yeah, so Rick's been the catalyst for actually growing cricket in this area. Passionate redback and just a passionate guy around cricket. He's now probably started a couple of years ago when we were working on the association. I think this year Rick's going to have about 13 teams that he's pulled together to put into winter cricket. So he knows how to pull those things together and make sure he's growing cricket in this area, and that'll hopefully rub off.
He is someone who genuinely just wants to see the best for cricket in the area.
Yeah, 100%. Rick's an amazing
best facilities, best team, best for the kids, best treated cricket treated with the respect it deserves.
Yeah, I think Rick's, you see people and you go, oh, Rick is genuinely that person. I don't think I've ever heard him say a bad thing about anyone.
No.
He sees the good shining light in everything cricket, and so he's a great addition to our committee.
Absolutely. So a bit of news, to tie over from last season, the big thing is our presentations obviously were postponed through lockdown.
Yep.
We've got a bit of exciting news that they're going ahead. You were always driving that they will happen. There's people that need to be acknowledged, and that's going to happen sooner rather than later for the juniors especially.
Yeah, so as we've always said, Adrian, one of the big things about our committee is celebrating as a club, as a community, the achievements of our individuals and our teams, and there's no better time for us all to get together than presentations. We only do it probably once a year, so junior presentation. As of the last day or two, Panthers have told us that we can now have up to 200 people in their facility and be sufficiently safe and adhere to the health requirements. So we're looking to progress that tentatively at the moment. We'll come out with full confirmation in the next few days, but Sunday the 9th of August will be our presentation days at Panthers, as we always run those, and times to be confirmed, a bit sort of around that 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock mark.
Fantastic. And seniors,
really excited.
Yeah, that should be a great evening and afternoon. Seniors, we're looking to tie into our Redbacks Cup, so it's going to be a bit later this year with Redbacks Cup being pushed back. Our tentative date again, because we're waiting confirmation of Paceway, so the plan is to go ahead and have the same as we had planned with dinner, Weather buffets can happen by then, I hope so, and a drinks package. And that will be the 25th of September.
Yep.
In correlation with the Redbacks Cup, so the week before the October long weekend.
Yes, a really great opportunity for us to celebrate the start of the season with the Redbacks Cup, and then follow that up with our presentation night from the previous season.
Yeah.
25th of September. All things going well. That'll be the date. We're just confirming up some grounds availability and obviously some venue availability, but that's our tentative date at the moment.
Pretty confident that will be the case. Just quickly before, because Redbacks Cup will be the other big news of the evening, just quickly, registration periods now. We're going to move everyone to online registrations. We had very good response to juniors.
Yep.
And that means senior registration will now be through My Cricket as well.
Yep.
All fees will remain as they were for last year, and it just means all registration now has to happen online, which means we can't register you until you register online.
Yep.
There can't be any he's playing, she's playing. It's you have to register because our hands are now tied through the current setup, and that will launch Beaver in the next 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, about 2 weeks' time. So towards the end of July, again, we'll come out with some information around that on our Facebook page. But the idea will be our registrations will open online later in July and be open for sort of a 3-week period to mid-August as we finalise some of our numbers. And then everyone will have to register online. So no registering online means we assume you're not playing. So particularly for seniors, but because juniors was compulsory last year, but it's really helpful for us.
We found the transition was much easier than we expected to juniors, and hence we're going to carry it over into seniors, and hopefully make everyone's life much easier. It makes under 18 seniors' life much easier because they can use their active kids vouchers, which have only just come out recently, the second wave.
So don't forget that, parents.
It's a bad term, but the second lot for the active kids vouchers work for us. They work up until 18, so a lot of those 17, 18, 19-year-old students, 16, 17, 18-year-old students can use their active kids vouchers. Mariah's looking at me like I'm an idiot, but that's fine. Stay used to that.
She's correct.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's available.
So just on Regos too, Adrian, we'll have a couple of days, as we always do, on the 2 Saturdays and the Wednesday evening to enable people to come and get measured up for uniforms if they need a new shirt or new pants. So don't forget, you must come early August. We'll give those dates. I think it's around the Saturday the 8th, I think, is the Saturday, the Wednesday,
and
so
then the 20s.
And the 15th.
Yes.
So they'll be the Saturdays that are available. Again, those notes will come out, but you must attend if you want an updated uniform there and order. You must come and try on.
If you've just jumped on our Facebook page looking for a club, you have to be there for them because we do need to see birth certificates and stuff for new players, and you need to pick up your gear. So all new players get a free hat. Shirts are $30.
Yes.
For juniors, shirts and hats. So shirts, hats, and pants are packaged up for what, $50? 60.
$50, I think we do that.
Yeah.
But shirts are 30 and pants are 35. So if you buy both, we wear some of the cost for you.
Yep. So and then we'll work on committee training and off-field polos and stuff down the road.
Yep.
So once you're sized up, we can do the rest online. So that will all be handled through there. And if you need to pick up any gear, one of those nights will be held, I believe, at Keene Cricket's facilities.
Yeah, we'll be holding them there.
So you can grab your white pants, your shoes, your protectors, your new bats, whatever may be in stock is available there from you.
Yeah, 100%. And it's important, as I can't stress enough, to make sure you come and get your uniforms because we've gone to a new uniform provider this year. We've been diddled a little bit by our last provider who has not been overly honest, unfortunately, Beastwear, but we've gone for a new supplier, and so we need to make sure we give them plenty of time to get the gear for starter season. So make sure you come in, there's no complaints if we haven't got gear for you.
And speaking of that order, anyone that was involved in that last order where some stuff never arrived, please contact us because we'll be looking to fix that. We'll try and, if you've paid, that is, not if you haven't.
Yes.
There was only a handful, but we'll try and rectify that straight away this year so you receive your shirts if you have paid up.
I don't think there was any.
There wasn't too many. The rest were all sort of pro rata stuff we were waiting on payment for. So That's fine. And the big news of the night we'll finish on is the Redbacks Cup, 25th of September. Tentatively booked for Ched Town's reserve, but we are also putting wheels in motion to hopefully look for maybe a different ground as well.
Yes.
If things fall our way, so we'll see how that goes. But it does mean that the Originals will be trying to get the cup back from the Wanderers after last year's win.
You haven't won for a while, have you?
It's now a bit of a drought. There was a 7-year streak or something, and now it's nearly turned the other way.
Wanderers won last year, Tie the year before, and Wanderers the year before that.
Yeah, so it's now a few years without an original win. And excited to announce that we're going to do the teams now.
Yes, and you're going to do the originals?
You do the originals.
Because you're an original, and I'm a Wanderer.
You're a Wanderer. So we are going to launch... Yeah, let's do that. I was going to say, in lieu of first grade winning the competition last year.
Yes, we haven't even discussed that, Daggy.
We haven't. So first grade, our first ever first grade premiership was last year. Congratulations, Matthew Mangan and all the boys on an outstanding season. James Yates, spoiler alert, was player of the finals with his fine half century. You saw a lot of that innings will be up on YouTube at some point very, very soon. Unfortunately, there was a camera error, which I'm happy to say didn't involve me this time, and we missed a lot of the second day. Ex-president, who will remain nameless, but rhymes with toe. So not our So unfortunately, we lost a lot of the second day, but Yates' 50 is definitely on camera, and we'll have a lot of that up as we launch the season.
But fantastic for the club to finally
tremendous.
Get our
So we've now won every comp.
Yes,
which is a great thing. We weren't far off in club championships, but the boys are hot favourites to defend the Evans Shield this year as well, which is going to be recognised because two of those boys will be captaining the Redbacks Cup teams. And for the Originals of the challengers, Luke Bellotti will be crowned the captain of the Originals this year. He will try and lead the boys, along with Jason Bennett, Cam Johnson, Jeremy Bellotti, Alex Mazzano, Toto Kelly, Luke Phillips, red hot player from down the grades, Justin Weir, our incoming treasurer, Robert Dalton, Hadley Blue, Curtis Moore, and Joey Lustry will make up the original side for this year. And Beaver, you can do the honours for the Wanderers.
Yeah, so I'll name the winning team. Thank you, Adrian, for passing that over to me. So this year's skipper of the Wanderers will be our first grade skipper, Matty Mangan. So well done, Matty. Good job, mates. Looking forward to have you skippering the Wanderers. Player of the finals, first grade, Yatesy. Thank you, mates. You're in. The Lennon boys, Joel and Jordan Lennon, are both being named in the side.
Lennon Brothers Circus too.
Yes. Our fifth player will be no other than our junior development officer and all things exciting around the club, Tristan Smythe. Good on your hypes.
Happy 40th hype.
40?
Yeah.
He's only 40.
Doesn't look a day over 50, but he's only 40.
Well done, hypes. Number 6 and 7 players are the Joyce brothers, Sam Joyce and Tyler Joyce. Good to have them on board. Fiery young up-and-comers that'll scare the crap out of the Originals. Best keeper in the club at number 8 is Kobe Carroll, new addition to the club last year, very impressive. Young Jaden Stewart, left arm quick. Old veteran Princey gets a nomination there and is in the side, so Princey will be pretty excited by that, and he'll let you know. Club's leading run scorer, Rodney Hunts, is in the squad, and rounding the squad out is the one and only Wayne Valerio.
Nice.
So good
now,
on you, Wayne.
Jaden Stewart's original.
He's not now.
He played juniors for us. Jabba coached him.
Nah.
And he can still bowl.
We decided you're trying to get him into your team. He's played more games for anywhere else than, sorry, mate, he's a Wanderer. Bad luck, Adrian.
Taste of stewards.
This is what I've dealt with since my first day of being in the Redbacks. Adrian trying to stack teams. Unfortunately, mate.
You're in all of them.
He's in the Wanderers, mate. He's named. You agreed to that.
Right.
All right.
Who do I appeal to? Me?
Yes.
Okay.
You got overruled by yourself.
All right.
So that's the teams for the Originals and Wanderers. Our invitations. That is your invitation.
That's your invitation, but official invitation we got this later this week. Once his video's up, I'll just confirm via SMS availability. There are a few people in the extended squads which we'll contact as well.
If the positions become available.
So if you're not picked, don't give up all hope because there are a few more names that we considered. But in recognition of the first grade premiership, we really had to acknowledge those boys who really want this to be the 15th edition, to be a red hot game that we hopefully can get a big crowd to really relaunch everyone being allowed out of the house again and have a fun afternoon out before presentation night. Anything you want to finish on, Beaver?
No, look, the other thing I just wanted to finish on was our junior under-15s team, who also won the competition last year. So congratulations to Brad Astle and the boys, under-15 silver. Fantastic job, fantastic win. And a big shout-out to James Lennox in the final, mate. He took 7 for. So it's an outstanding effort. And, great bowling from young Jimmy. But congratulations to those boys and a number of other teams that also performed well throughout the season but just fell short at our under-13s, our under-14s.
14s came from, they were struggling early on and really rallied awesome. And
look, both of those teams were in the
had their chance right up to the last probably 20 minutes of the game on both fields. We thought both teams were winning, so it was...
Yeah, we were. And congratulations to a number of our under-16s boys that have played their last junior cricket, so congratulations to those and well done for their longevity and their careers.
And all the best for the future, which we will catch up with them hopefully at presentation night.
Yep.
But we look forward to them graduating to senior cricket and to, I guess, a few will go off to grade cricket, but those that don't, we really hope stick around and we can build some strong future teams in senior ranks.
Yeah, and just to finish off, our sponsors. So huge thank you to all of our sponsors for last season. Really appreciate your support just in general, but also your financial support that continues to allow us to do the things we do. That's at the Redbacks, namely Carter's Tax
Advisory.
Masala Kitchen. If you haven't been down and had some Indian at Masala, you're missing out.
No way,
It is outstanding.
Up higher.
So up higher, Paul Frank IT, Paul Zakostelski, thank you, Paul. Stick Cricket and JAW Sports and Trophies, who've looked after us for many years. So thanks to Watto for his efforts. And now myself, King Cricket, is on board as well.
Fantastic. So there'll be more news coming up. Hopefully we'll confirm where we're going to be having our post-game functions and that sort of stuff this summer. Some exciting news hopefully in the near future about that. And other than that, Beav, I think we've wrapped up most things.
Taken up enough of people's time.
Yep. So thanks for watching, guys. We're going to be back doing this regularly again. It was one of the most requested things for last year that people really enjoyed it when we used to do this. So we're going to make sure it's a much more transparent shop this year.
The only thing I don't request is having to listen to you.
Okay, I can go now. Bye, everyone.